Welcome, podcast fans. It's time for the What's Up Bro podcast show, presented by J&J Production Studios, the home for all your entertainment needs. All kinds of great topics discussed every week, a variety of different themes offered, special guest appearances, prize giveaways, and so much more. Stay tuned. And now, here are your hosts, Sam Crow and Big Hoss.
Good evening, everybody. Happy Saturday to you all. Welcome to the What's Up Bro podcast show. Indeed, it is a beautiful Saturday night. It is the weekend. So glad you can join us here. It is, of course, I, Sam Crow, here with Big Hoss. What's going on, Big Hoss? Oh, there he is. Hang on. Wait for it. There we go. Getting him situated there. What's happening?
There we go.
Okay. All good?
Yeah.
All right, we'll try that again. Yo, what's happening? What's going on? What's shaking? What's?
Not much.
Ooh, you got a muscle tee on there tonight. I like the camo color. Honestly, that's the kind of color I like for that. It's almost like a. Well, tie dye. Okay, yeah. I like the coloring though. That's cool. Yep. Well, so glad you guys could join us tonight. I hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend. Hard to believe it's already Saturday, but. Again, the good news with that is it allows us the opportunity to hang out with you all once again. Actually, let's get our fire going here. I like the ambiance in the background. There we go. And yeah, we are all set. What's on the menu? What you eating there tonight? Looks good. Always snack. No, he's not going to share. That's why he's kind of off center. I can't see what he's eating there. He's kind of off kilter on camera. It's going to be a mystery. We're going to have to guess. Maybe we'll play a game for that. What is Big Hoss eating tonight? Shocking. Could be a mystery. Maybe we'll figure it out. We'll have to see. But we're so glad you guys are here joining us. Check out, if you missed it, last night's episode is up now, if you want to check that out. Ooh, there's a clue. That's tough. I'm going to think about that one. Check it out now. Available, J Production Studios at Linktree. Check it out. You can check it out on the website. The episode is available, of course, and your favorite streaming services where our podcast shows are featured, and YouTube and all that, yada yada. You know the drill. No kidding. So check that out there. And big announcement for tonight. Again, we talked about this last night, but make sure you guys tune in if you missed it. Next Saturday night, April 27th. Yep, that is the date. 10 p.m. Eastern, we have a very special episode for you guys. Some special guest appearances from our good friends at Pod Z Quad. Deanie will be here. Pagosi and Pastor K Ice are going to hang with us, chat, and have a good time. So make sure you put that down. 10 p.m. Eastern, Saturday, April 27th. We'll post a final reminder later this week. It's been out there. We don't want you guys to miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be great because it'll give Big Hoss a chance to meet these guys and hang out. We're going to try to work on getting back with Deanie, too, on his show, but it'll be a great chance for us to hang out. All kinds of fun is going to ensue. We don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be interesting and entertaining nonetheless. I think you're really going to enjoy these guys. I'm looking forward to having you meet them there. It's awesome. They're a bunch of fun guys to hang with. So hopefully you guys will check in with that as well. We're looking forward to that. It's going to be a good time. A special week.
Let me know when it is so I can dress accordingly.
Okay, next Saturday night, so it's a week from tonight.
Because I do not want to be wearing this.
Are you sure?
I mean,
it could work. I mean...
No, because all of a sudden I'll be sitting here and all of a sudden this happens.
Wardrobe malfunction, whoops. Yeah, I get it. Okay, yeah, next Saturday night, normal time. And actually, Big Hoss wasn't here for that announcement, too, there. We may not have a show next Friday night just because I'm going to be out that night. Ball game that night.
No, dude, that is not allowed. No.
Hey, you weren't here last night. It's my turn next week. We'll see. I don't know for sure. Actually.
No, not allowed.
Well, we might have to have Big Hoss get you situated there and have you run the show for that night there. I'm not sure. I don't know. I think...
I ain't running it by myself. Fuck.
I'll have to check. I'm going to check later this week. It's a possibility. Let me see, actually, since we're sitting here, let me pull up the schedule, because I can tell you for certain. I think the game is at 7:05, because it just depends, because I'm not driving, so, let's see here, hold on. I should have done this earlier. Let's see. Let's see if I can find... Oh, here we go. Home games, yeah. Yeah, more than like, because the game is at 7:05. More than likely, I will not be back here in time. Then again, I don't know for sure, so that's going to be TBD. Actually, what we could do... perhaps what we'll do is maybe later this week we'll record an episode and we'll upload it that night. That's a possibility. Alright, we'll figure that out. But yeah, based on that time frame, because we're going out for work and I'm not driving, and again, I'm not in control of that. Plus, the game probably will go to at least 10, I would venture to guess. What's that?
Not allowed.
I mean, unless it rains out, I guess that's always a possibility too, but... so we'll figure that out, we'll work that out. But in the meantime, again, we're going to have a fun-packed show for Saturday. It's going to be awesome. I hope you guys will be there for that. What was the other announcement I was going to say? I thought there was something else I was thinking about. I missed last night. I don't recall off the top of my head. Definitely going to get to story night. We were going to share this last time when Hoss we were on, and we didn't get a chance to do that. Or I think you had to duck out for the evening, so got a fun story to share for that. And actually, I had something in mind. I just lost my train. What was I going to talk about? Oh, gee whiz. Let's see. Actually, while we're sitting here, I'm going to send these... Oh, I don't have any more on here. Darn it. I'll have to send you more of those photos from the other day. There's some better ones, too, but...
He was making him nervous.
He does... Oh, so, yeah. I mentioned this last night, so Hoss saw those photos. He doesn't like to be touched. And so... I mean, he did well with that, and I even said, like, I was watching the right hook because he throws a punch now and again, and Dog kept telling me I got him. I'm like, okay. So, just trying to make sure he doesn't slug you in the face.
Oh, how funny would that be?
I mean, I know he can take a punch, but, you know, being older now, too, like, I just, you know, I don't want any accidents for that, but it was just really nice, though, because, and I said to everybody listening to that, too, you notice, like, not only did he get down in personal there, but Dog's always one to cover his eyes with sunglasses. He usually does that, you know, it's kind of coping with crowds and people. He actually pulled the shades up because he wanted to see him directly, which worked out really good. So it was really cool. It was worth the wait. We waited there for a little while, but it wasn't a huge crowd. Once people kind of dissipated a little bit, I told this part of the story. I always fun about this. We pulled in, so we got down there. I'm telling this because Big Hoss didn't hear this there. We got there, and initially weren't sure where to park. We ended up parking like at the back entrance of the bookstore that was there, which we weren't sure if we could park. Eventually we moved, but when we pulled in, Miss Eliza said to me, she goes, "You notice the car that's next to us there?" I looked over, I'm like, yeah, it's a black SUV. So clearly, you know whose car that is going there, especially with the driver up front wearing a tux. So I'm like, yeah, he's definitely here. But we went in and they were in the basement. We couldn't take our little guy down because he, you know, can't go down there. So the bookstore staff's like, yeah, that's fine. You just wait up here. He's got to come back upstairs anyway. And I saw him. Eventually, he came up the stairs. I'm like, yep, here he comes. So worked out good. But as I said this last night, I said, seeing him up close, I'm like, you got to cut down on the smoking. The smoking's starting to take a toll now. You could see that. Like, I mean, and again, at the height, he's like smoking 4 packs a day. I mean, it's gonna catch anybody. But
4 packs a day.
That's what that was the worst of the habit for that. Yep. Don't know how that's possible.
I guess that was during the season of filming Dogs About You.
At that point, and I'm not sure how far it carried into the other shows for that, and I honestly don't know at this stage. It might not be quite that much at this stage, but clearly still, you know, doing that. So, and again, over years, I mean, getting older too, but I don't think did I send you that? I'll have to send you the video. You have to watch the video for that too. They took a video of him when he was down there too, so it kind of adds more to the interest of that there. So But yeah, it was interesting for sure. And as I said, and there's a couple better shots of that. He's not much taller than me. So, how tall are you?
6'4".
Oh, so you're definitely taller than he is. Yeah.
I'm definitely taller than you.
Yeah. Well, but Dog's only like 5'7", so you're definitely taller than him. So, uh, I mean, literally, like you could see, like he's just a tiny bit more than I was. So I'm like, okay, but it was definitely a unique experience. I will say that. One I didn't think it would have because the last time I knew he was close by was several years ago, and I missed out. And I'm like, son of a gun, because if I would have known, still would have traveled for that. Would have been great, but you know, it happens.
I missed him when he was down here at Hogs Fest.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I saw that post somewhere around there. Yeah. I mean,
I was there. I went to go see him, but by the time I got to him, the line was so long I wasn't going to be able to see him.
well, I was kind of impressed, and we said this, like, I didn't know at the bookstore, like, what the crowd situation looked like. There honestly really wasn't that many people. So it's probably, I don't know, maybe 100 or so. I'm not sure, because, I mean, they kind of filtered in and out. And there might have been some earlier, too, but also, I think it's hype-wise, I mean, it's been how many years since, television-wise, I've been on the shows doing that, but it was definitely not as much as when we went to see Leland, and it took several hours, and there had to be thousands of people there. Like, it was just incredibly long. Which, again, he was still shorter than me, too. So
Shit, I had a long night last night.
Did you? What was long about it?
Okay,
Story time, folks. Here we go.
here we go. Her friend's passing away.
Oh, the friend you were helping last night, right?
The friend I went over to
Yep.
keep an eye on.
Okay.
Yeah. She Ubered me over. We may have done some extracurricular activities.
May have.
They have.
Mhm.
Let's keep it there.
Well, let's see. May have. Where's that sound effect there? Yeah.
I was up till 2:30 in the morning.
Ah, extra innings.
Yeah.
Huh. And what time did we get home?
12 o'clock this afternoon.
Oh, wow.
My mom came and got me.
Uh-huh.
Because
And,
all she was doing was sleeping.
I see.
I
And,
wanted to get the hell out of there
really, why? Just because?
because
Okay. That's,
there was nothing for me to do, no internet. I'm just staring at a black screen at the television because there's no DVD in.
you know how to turn the TV on, though, right? You can turn the TV on. Push.
Yes, but the DVD, I don't know whether she keeps the DVDs.
Well, you can watch. Does she not have cable?
No.
Oh, okay. That's...
No internet, no cable,
Man, dinosaur, Stone Age.
just a TV and a DVD player.
Wait, so
But
which...
she's my best friend, so
Is this the friend I think it
she's
is?
my best friend. Yeah.
Is it the one that you tend to help out now and again?
Which one?
Is her name like a month of the year?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, uh-huh. Huh. And she's a little bit older than you?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Alright.
We're just best friends.
But yet you know. No?
No.
Do I buy that? Oh, I don't know. That's a tough one. See, there's definitions with that, and so he's playing coy. I'm gonna have to look this up. There's definitions for that. Okay, so then if that's the case, then what do you consider extracurricular activities? You don't have to get super specific. Oh, that kind of. Okay, not the other. Okay, gotcha.
No.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. That sounds more realistic. Okay, I got it. I was thinking differently.
No, you dirty-minded motherfucker.
Well, I
You
mean,
are dirty-minded. Dirty,
I,
dirty,
I,
dirty.
I, like I said, I mean, see, there's certain phrases that you have to clarify because if it's too vague, people are going to assume certain words and context there. That's why I'm saying, like, it's a simple misunderstanding logic for that. But okay, that makes a.
I guess we might as well tell the audience.
You were having a, what do we call it, a sewing circle party. We'll call it that.
Safety meeting.
Okay, yeah, that works. That'll work. But that makes a lot more sense logically anyway, so I get it now. Okay. Alright. That is a long night. You're probably gonna crash tonight then, I'm sure, aren't you?
Oh, fuck. I fell asleep at 2:30 this morning.
Man.
She was still going strong. She was up till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Man, 11. She had more stamina than you.
I passed out in the chair.
Getting old if you can't keep up anymore like that. Gee whiz.
No, I cannot do all nighters anymore.
This is why we're learning so much. You guys are seeing the evolution of Big Hoss. He is not the party animal like he used to be.
No.
I mean, let's see this. Back in the heyday, like,
When you first met me, I was out partying every
Yep.
fucking night.
yep, pretty much.
Either at home drinking,
Yep,
twisted teas.
yep.
Or I was out at the bar with my brother. Or out at the bar with my mom.
I'd be passing out. He still sends me messages going, I'm out doing this. I'm hanging out. Like, yeah, it's like 4 in the morning. Like, dude. So, but, yeah, now, but see, we talked about this too. Now this is the whole age factor of now you're starting to see you are aging now to where you don't have stamina for all-nighters anymore. Like, at all. And it's a rite of passage, though. It's not a bad thing. But it's just, you see the trend now. The change is coming. So, and for a lot of people, that's just what happens. I can't do it in all-nighters anymore. I just don't have the energy and the stamina anymore to do it. So, to the point where I'm lucky. I don't even make it. Let me put it this way. Some nights sitting down, I barely make it to 9 o'clock at night. Okay? So, just depends on the day. But like, and this is not partying hard of any kind. So it's just generally sitting down there. But it's kind of it's just unique when you can start to experience those.
God damn it.
Oh, now what'd you do?
Yeah, something.
Okay. Well, I wanted to share this story because speaking of sleep, we were going to talk about this, but Big Hoss had to duck out that night, and we haven't been on since. But
Yeah.
nice, holy man! Did you make that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Out of a frozen bag.
Yeah, it's more like there you go.
In the air fryer.
Well, that's all right. That's not bad. We have an air fryer. I haven't tried that for a while, but doing that. But so this was the story night. We were gonna do this, and Big Hoss had to exit earlier there. But speaking of sleeping for that, this is where I think I started to go down this rabbit hole. So lately, we've been having issues where I'm keeping everybody up because of my snoring. So,
Oh, shit.
so this probably has been going on for at least, what are we in now, April? I'd say at least the last month and a half or so. So now I don't know.
Eventually, I know what happened.
Okay.
You got smothered you in your sleep because you were being so loud.
No, actually, no. This is where this gets funny. So in the beginning, now I don't know this because I'm passed out. If I fall asleep on my back, I tend to start snoring pretty loudly. And she's saying to me, she's trying to nudge me to roll over, which I do. Initially, that was working. After a while, I began to build a tolerance up. I wasn't moving at all. So then the next step was I said, well, get me some nose strips. I'll put them on and try to help, better, but not great. So I know it's bad because I remember a couple nights I finally look up, I wake up, and I'm alone in the bed by myself. And I'm like, where'd you go? She's like, I'm sleeping on the couch downstairs. Like, really, was it that bad? She goes, yeah, and everything I tried, you wouldn't shut up. Uh, like, nudging, like, I told her, just tickle me or pinch my nothing. Totally, she's like, you just kept going, shook me off, kept snoring. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I mean, but it's like to the point where I'm like, man,
sleep apnea, bro.
maybe. I don't know. That's possible.
You need to go to sleep apnea clinic.
I don't know. If it keeps getting worse, I might have to. The other problem is, too, is...
You need a CPAP like I have.
Yeah, I was thinking that was... Well, I think... I don't know. I part of it, too, is...
You waking up gasping for air?
No. Nope. Nope. I usually... If I wake up, I have to go to the bathroom, usually. Or, I'm just like, okay. But...
Sometimes I don't even get up.
Yeah. Like, just pee.
I'm kidding.
Just pee. Don't worry. Just go.
I had to throw that in there. I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
Well, it's funny because...
I would have to change my mattress quite frequently.
Okay. Well, that happens.
Like you did that, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like... I'll see, a lot of it is when I work extra stuff, I get tired. I mean, again, I sleep well and I get up and it's fine. But it's one of those, like... I don't know. I feel like... And I sometimes I wake myself up. Kind of like the instance with the gaming that night. I woke myself up because I was snoring. But it's just gotten to where I'm like, I'm going to be clearing out the whole neighborhood because, and she's like, I'm downstairs, it's better, but I could still hear you from upstairs. I'm like, well, it's tired, it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Usually if I change some positions, sometimes I usually stop, but I don't know, sometimes it just keeps on going. So I'm like, yeah, this is going to be a thing now. But yeah, maybe. I mean, again, if it keeps getting worse, it doesn't get better. Or I mean, again, the nasal strips are helping too. I have used those.
You wanted to know what I was eating earlier.
Oh, I would have never guessed that. Nope.
Yogurt?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say sour cream, but I'm like, why would you eat with sour cream on a spoon? Like, although some people do it, I've heard, so they say. I don't know. I just don't like it that much to really.
Greek honey yogurt.
That sounds really good, actually. I love honey. I mean, anytime I can have it, like, with, well, really anything. I really would love to get some fresh honey. We don't get a lot of that too often, so that would be fun. But yeah. Gonna be eating dinner a little bit later. So yeah, story time is always fun there. You never know. What else is going on in the world? I guess not much. We talked, did we?
What are you gonna tell?
That was a story, yeah. It was because yeah. It's still in development though, because this story has no ending yet because the process is still going on. It's basically writing itself right now, so things could change. It's probably going to be coming at some point because it's the way things are rolling. I mean, it's yeah. Oh man, it's crazy. I mean, yeah. Definitely for sure. Yeah, wouldn't shut up, couldn't stop snoring. So, oh man, she's like, it was so bad. So now what I try to do is try to let her go to sleep first. But even that's the funny part too. Like, I'll let her go to sleep, she'll start snoring, so I know she's sleeping. Then I fall asleep. Seemed like it worked in the beginning. Then a couple times she's like, nope, because even though I was asleep first, I still woke her up. I outsnored her and woke her up. So it's like, doesn't help. So still experimenting with that. Hopefully that story will have a happy ending, but right now we're still kind of caught in limbo. So, but yeah, there you go. Yep. Oh, I did want to mention to you guys, I don't think, did we mention this too? So starting this week, we will have the subscription kicks in for the website. We'll change the domain name for a more personal domain for you guys to find it, because still works, but we want it to be a little more personally customized for us here, which it should be jnjproductionstudios.com. That's what we're hoping to utilize for that. We can do that. Yep, we have. Let's see. Actually, we're still navigating this because this is really unique. That's the wrong page. It's over here. You want a what?
One of those J&J Production Studio mugs.
Mugs?
Right?
Did you? Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean on the? Did you say at the merchandise? You mean?
Yeah.
Do they have it? I didn't even see. Let me go look. Actually.
I saw they had mugs.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice. See, now some of the things did change. That there's some items that are not available now. But that might not be. Let's see. Where's the link for that? Merchandise. Bloop, 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 bloop. There it is. We have all kinds of stuff. We added a couple new designs. We have the sanitarium show on there for sure too. Well, let's just click on one of these. See what do we have to offer. How do we hoodies, tank tops, stick? Oh, mugs. There we go. Interesting. Yeah, there you go. Oh, they're not too bad. That's not bad for that. Kids t-shirts.
T-shirts only go up to 5XL.
What size do you take typically?
What?
Is that what size do you typically take?
7XL.
Oh, okay. I mean, there's hang on. There's I don't know if there's a way to add. They might add some more at some point. Let's see here. That's really cool, though. I gotta say. Oh no, I did have to. Okay. Now again, we don't have control as far as complete merchandise. It's just what's available. But you know, it looks like there's some new items that come in, or some older. Like there's different things that they rotate out. So either way, there's plenty of fun stuff you guys can check out there. But that's really cool. We do also have, we can manufacture, which we don't have, it's not an option in the store itself. We can do more tumblers if we need to. If anybody's interested in that, you can contact us for that. We do have to see eventually about a coat for you there for that. Let's see, what did I just click on? Let's see. Multitasking here. There we go.
Can you chew gum and walk at the same time?
You can't chew gum. It's hard to do. You know what? It's funny because I heard that for a long time. Didn't quite believe it. Couldn't understand how that worked. But apparently it is a thing. So if you have that problem, you shouldn't walk and chew gum. You shouldn't walk and text either. Apparently you can't do that either. Let's see. I'm just... Oops. Excuse me. There we go. Just putting out some of the links for on social media for those that missed it. There, it's available. Let's just see. I just need one more. There we go. Yeah, no, it's Oh, and actually, we talked. I don't know if did we talk much about this too. So there's a new feature. I know I shared this on the show at one point, but there is the now Spreaker offers the supporters club, and that's an opportunity for anybody who wants to give extra support for us there. You can support any of the podcast shows if you want to do that. We'd appreciate that. Currently is pricing set at a $5 a month subscription for that. Nothing major. If you guys want to do that, we appreciate that. But your support is always, we love it, and we'll take whatever we can get. So just an extra option. If you want to do that, you are welcome to do so. I wish there were more color options. We're going to have to see at some point. But yeah, alright, there we go for that. There we go. Everybody caught up now. We should be good. What else do we got going on? Nothing major right now. Still working on some guest lists. We got a few options there we're working on. I'm still trying to get in here. Hoping to land our special guest for the year. We're still working hard at that. This feature now. This is a whole... I'm good. I'm not going to play with that. Anyway, okay, we'll take a break shortly here in a minute. We're going to have to reset. Let's see. Where are we at? Let's log out of here. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Yeah, And again, actually, merchandise will be great for the holiday season too. There might be some sales coming up, and I don't know. We don't really have control of that, but keep your eyes open there as well. And if we do get any updates for that, we'll share it on social media if we notice any sales coming in, so you guys can check that out. Follow us there. Might add some other stuff. What did we add? I added one other logo. I think I added our main logos. It's not just the cartoon version; it's the actual logo. So, well, let's talk a little bit here just for a minute. I want to share about this, with the show coming up next weekend. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys wanted to come on the show, which obviously always welcome to do that. And again, once you kind of see the feel for that, if Big Hoss, they might try to convince you to come on the other show too. So just be prepared for that part. So, actually, I was on last week and I actually won the game show, which is great. So it's pretty cool. So, what did I win? Just bragging rights. I got to win for, but yeah, it was interesting, nevertheless, for sure. So, let's see, Mr. J's been on. He'll be. Oh, I know. I'm just saying, just letting you know. There's a chance they may try to talk you into it. So, just so you are aware. You're within your right to not do that, but I just don't want you to be blindsided by it, so there is that. But yeah, it's going to be awesome, and we always have a good time. It'll be great to actually have them with us this time. And again, we are going to go on Vigilantes Radio. We're going to schedule something with Dini to appear on the show. We were going to do that, had that booked, and then we had the whole snafu with the computer issue, and that kind of killed that. So we're going to see if we can recalibrate that. That's on the docket there, too. But yeah, and we're also really excited, and again, we have Mr. J's show coming up. Sanitarium show is going to be coming on here as well. I'm going to get some more of the episodes, upload them for you guys. Some of the archives, some of the greatest show episodes that you might have missed are going to be there, and then they're going to go live on the airway too. It's going to be fun, which I think is going to be great. We're going to incorporate a lot of people. I should see some numbers spiking up. We actually had quite a bit when we added the episode that we did the show with him. So it's going to be fun to see how that worked. Actually, let me look at this real quick. I have not checked the numbers for this for a while. Let's just see. And actually, we are vastly approaching, believe it or not, we are at, right now, this is episode 181. So we're vastly approaching 200 episodes, which I think we'll hit that probably right around the summertime.
Like, not too long ago, we had the 100th episode.
I know, right? Like this, it's just flying everywhere. Which, I mean, it's great. It's just, it's interesting when you see how time flies with that, and a lot of great reactions for the episode. Massive following on social media coming in so far, which is great. Which, just to give you an example, we still call it Twitter X. Technically, it's Twitter, but as of right now, we have a total of 1,177 followers. Yeah, it grows every day. We've had probably about 40 to 50 in the last couple of days. So, and we love each and every one of you. So thank you guys for being here. We appreciate the support there. But it really just goes to show how much of a testament it is, and how much time we put into it, and how we have so much more we can offer for that. And I can't wait to see the growth there, and especially now incorporating the Sanitarium show, which should see a rise in numbers too, just from Ragnarokers who listen to Mr. J, who have been listening for quite a while, now able to listen to him again, which is always incredible and awesome. So I think that's just going to continue to increase a lot of things. And again, we always strive to make the show as best as we possibly can. So the more we're able to do that, and the more support we get for you guys, we're going to continue to churn out the best content available. There you go for it. And as I mentioned too before, once I get into the new studio space, we're going to be recording a bunch. We're able to do that and have some more flexibility there, which is awesome. So yeah, a lot of great stuff's going to happen. So hopefully you guys will be looking forward to that. It's coming. It's definitely on the docket, but lots and lots of great stuff for sure. So, yeah, it's just incredible. Again, just thinking back from humble beginnings to where we came from, where we're at, it's just. And I think about this because I always think of Big Hoss's words for this, and this is why I like to bring this up, because it just shows really where he had the insight where I didn't initially of, we got to get this thing rolling because it's going to blow up. And I honestly, and I still say it to this day, I was like, I can't see that happening. I just don't think it's going to be, I don't think it's going to catch as on fire as we're thinking, but boy, it just took off. And it's been a whirlwind to this point, and I'm like, man, a living. And just when you think it's going to slow down, it still doesn't do that. So, you don't know. You do take that. Are those peppermint patties? Oh, okay. You just don't know what can happen. And so, and I shared this when we talked about on the show, I think it was on when I was initially on the guest on the show for Posi Quad, and even maybe Deanie's show on Vigilantes Radio, when you do your podcast, if you have an idea for that, try that, go out there. So many different options, a lot of different shows, but we all have unique takes on things. So even if our concepts aren't new either. I've shared that before. A lot of people have similar approaches, but I think the separation really is just how unique you can make it and what you do with it. And we have a variety of different shows available that we have that we're going to be uploading more of. That's going to give everybody something that they can enjoy. And again, when you have that versatility there, I think it's what sets you above the rest. Even if you just, I have it the basics set up. I just have to get everything installed on the computer, which is what my goal is going to be tomorrow. I just have to sit down and do it. And the internet should work fine, and once I do that, we can record and stuff, which is what I mean. We're going to have opportunities to just record episodes on occasion to run that up. So yeah, that's all pretty much set up. It's just a matter of getting on there, getting everything downloaded and separated, so that's going to be a lot of time doing that. But my goal is to have that done before next weekend, because I really want to focus on that when we have the show next weekend. So that's going to be great, but that will afford us a lot of great opportunities there. And, it's... even the ASMR show, we're going to put that in there. It's more quiet space to add more sounds. I think the acoustics will be nice because it's going to be a more enclosed space, so it's going to be great. With the mic especially, it makes it better too, so we're going to play with that. But, yeah, it's all kinds of neat things that we're going to work towards, and we're going to see how that pans out there, and hopefully it comes out just as good as we hope. So we're actually going to take a break here in a sec because we're going to lose our meeting time. We're going to reset everything. Give you guys, of course, a chance to grab your own snack. And Big Hoss is making me hungry. He just likes to sit here and eat. So we'll be eating later, but I can't eat yet. Yeah, I know. He has no remorse and no shame. It's just like, that's just what I like to do. And that's fine. I get it. I understand that. It is. Well, dinner just arrived, actually, so we'll be eating once we're done for the night here. But that's going to be, yeah, we got a little time yet. We're going to go for a little bit here, but I'll get there. No. It'll be tasting just as good as when I sit down to do it, so I'm not worried. And again, we always say Big Hoss is the king of snacks. We all know this. No one's going to touch that. He's like the WWE champion for that one there. No one's going to touch that. No one's going to even attempt to try to steal that crown from him there. So we tip our hat. We acknowledge, this is just the ultimate king of what it is. So I can respect that. It just makes me hungry every time. That's all. We're going to pause here, you guys. Short break. We'll come back in a little bit with plenty more here. It's the What's Up Bro podcast show, brought to you by the one and only J&J Production Studios. Check out the website today. Lots of great stuff there you can explore. We're still working on different things, exploring all the features that are available. You can get email notifications when the show goes on the air. New episodes are coming up. All that great stuff and more, which we are going to continue to be the best for that. We're going to come back here and chat a bit more. Plenty of snack time still available there as well, so I encourage you guys, go grab your snack, go get a drink, go use the restroom, whatever you got to do. We won't be far. We're going to come back. We promise that we won't leave you hanging until we're actually done this evening. So, but we all need a break too. I'm going to get a drink. I'm going to use the bathroom too. We'll get everybody back online. We'll be here shortly. Hope you guys will stick around for more. Again, this is the What's Up Bro podcast show, brought to you by J&J Production Studios. We want to remind you that. We don't want you to forget. Not that you will, but, sometimes it's good to have a reminder. It's just the best thing to do and the most polite thing to do. So that's why we do it. Stick around. Plenty more to come. We'll see you in just a minute. Do not go away. Come on back for more fun and excitement. To kick off your weekend, it's Saturday night. Hope you all are having a good one. Be right back. Don't go away.
Hey audio fans, are you looking for fun and excitement? Have you been searching for that special show? You know, the one complete package you want in a podcast? Then check out the What's Up Bro podcast show and experience what true entertainment is all about. Stay tuned and don't miss the action. Available on your favorite streaming services, including YouTube. Thank you for all your support. And as always, we'll see you at the show.
We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned.
Hey there, do you love podcasts? Are you having difficulty finding the right ones to listen to? Is it frustrating when you're trying to pick that show? You know, the one where everyone must collectively agree on? Like finding a good movie or TV show to watch, do you look for the most jam-packed entertainment that's possible to find in a single episode every week? Then search no more, and welcome to J&J Production Studios. It's our business to provide the best entertainment and information available for you. Whether you're sitting in that comfy chair with your favorite snack and beverage listening live each week, or downloading your favorite show episodes to take with you on the go while you're at work, exercising, or even just to play at night for you to fall asleep to. There's something for everyone, no matter what size, shape, or age you are. Visit www.linktree.com/J_J Production Studios to find all the streaming services where our podcast shows can be found. You can also connect with us on your favorite social media platforms, including Facebook and Twitter. You can join our public Discord server and chat directly with us. But wait, there's more. You can subscribe to our official YouTube channel and be notified every time a new show is broadcast. Wish you could have some studio souvenirs or collectibles? Guess what? You can. Visit the official store where you can purchase items featuring your favorite podcast and show hosts. Would you like to help support us? You can do that by getting your very own exclusive membership on our Patreon account. All proceeds go to help us upgrade our shows, which will only enhance the entertainment provided to you. Thank you so much. We're excited to have you as an audience. Your love and support are always appreciated. We'll see you soon.
Break time is over. We're so glad you stayed tuned. Now back to the action as the show is set to resume.
All right, welcome back, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the What's Up Bro podcast show, brought to you by J&J Production Studios, your one true home for entertainment. We are here hanging out with you guys. It's Saturday night. It's the weekend. We know Big Hoss is going to crash early. If you want to know why that is, you got to go back and listen to the beginning part of this episode to hear the whole story. We'll take friendly wagers on how soon will Big Hoss fall asleep. Let's see now. What time is it there? You are, what, 2 hours behind right now?
Yeah.
So it's 9:08 p.m. right now.
Oddly specific.
I know. Well, that's because I'm looking at my clock here, and that's 2 hours exactly. So when will Big Hoss nod off? What are we thinking, folks? Should we put this? We should put this as a poll question, I feel like. How quickly after the show ends will Big Hoss fall asleep? And do we... Yeah, that's going to be fun. That could be a fun little gang there. And do we give everybody Big Hoss's number so they can start calling him to wake him up?
Wow. You're on your own.
No, we won't do. So, I guess, let's see. You already ate. You're already content. How do you feel? Are you starting to feel sleepy? You're looking a little dazed there, a little glassy-eyed. Are you feeling it? Is it coming on? How close are we?
We just had a safety meeting, okay?
Exactly my point. And you just had a snack tonight. You ate. How comfortable? How do you feel right now? Do you feel ready to? I know, but you gonna pass out? Do you feel ready to sleep? Are you tired? Okay. So I'm gonna say, I'll give you an hour. I'm gonna give it an hour. Did you? Yeah. I'm gonna say okay. Who? Okay. We'll say if you wanna. If go to the page and like this, like the link to this episode if you think Big Hoss will be asleep within the next hour. I think it's possible. I don't think anything is without question totally out of the realm of possibility. There's our fire there. But will it actually happen? I don't know. I would say for Big Hoss you should time that, but you're not going to remember anyway if you fall asleep, so we're just going to have to go with our best guess. So, but yeah, there is that. But it's the weekend, it's Saturday night. Everybody's going to be kicking back, relaxing anyway, so is there a total difference for that? Not really. Yeah, so there we have that. Gosh, hard to believe the weekend is almost over. I feel like we just got started. I mean, this is really the thing that I hate about it, ultimately, is when you barely get started with the weekend, and before you know it, it's just over. And you're right back to the beginning of the week. And, yeah, I don't know, it stinks. I mean, summer is coming, so there is that. That's always fun. But, I don't know. Maybe it's getting old. Maybe it's the whole nostalgia part of that. I have no idea. It just really stinks. And I wish we could. That's why I said summer vacation. If you're a younger listener, too, and you have summer break from school or whatever the case may be, maybe you're going on vacation for a week, make the most of it. Really just embrace that and maximize your time there, because one day it will be gone. Believe you and me. And like Big Hoss and I were joking about, which is true though, I mean, we're jokingly, but it is true. You get older and things do change. Make the most of what you got now, because it ain't going to come back. Like we talked about gaming, we talked about you can't drink like you used to either. So he's really getting to be an old fart at this point. I don't know. Next thing you know, you're going to start getting a bunch of cats. And,
No.
he'll be the creepy old cat lady in his building there.
No.
Do you have one of those? Like any neighbors that have a lot of cats?
Not that I know of.
Okay, well, you know what they say. The old lady dies in the house, she'll get eaten by her cats. That's just obnoxious. Hello, backfire. Alright. Double backfire. Triple backfire. Wow, that car is in bad shape. That's for quadruple backfire. This is another reason why being in the basement will help too. Hopefully cut.
I can't hear it.
I know you can't. It doesn't. Thankfully, it didn't resonate through, but That's why, I mean, again, it's probably not going to matter, but it's just the idea that, quietness, acoustics, smaller room, better opportunity to really just have better overall recording experience and quality, which is always great. Yeah, it's, one of those things. It's what it is. So, but again, we say cheers for the weekend, and again, there's still Sunday yet. A lot of people have, which is great. And unfortunately, there's no holiday this week. That would be really awesome, but it's not going to happen. So, it's what it is. We make the most of it. Every opportunity
It's a holiday right now.
Is it? Really? What holiday is it?
420.
I saw... it's funny? I saw that, and it's 4/20/2024. And that's actually the same backwards as it... That's a... What is that? Palindrome. That's a palindrome. It's the same forward as it is backwards, which is very, very rare. It won't happen again for a long time. But, yep, happy 420 day, everybody. Hard to believe. It's no wonder you were having fun last night. Ringing in the new... Well, it's not really a new year, but yeah, that's a long story. Most of you might get it anyway, but we're not going to elaborate right now. So, yeah. Go celebrate, have a great weekend there, all that great stuff, and so on and so forth, etc. So, there you go. Before we get ready to wrap up soon here, let's do Big Hoss. So, Big Hoss, we want to have a small little section here. Give us your snack tip for the night, or for the day. Like, what's a good idea for a snack?
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets with anything, or just straight up?
Just with whatever barbecue sauce or dipping sauce you want.
There you go. Can't go wrong there.
My favorite is Chick-fil-A sauce.
It is good. And you recommend, if you make it out of a bag, do it in the air fryer? Is that better than, like, the oven?
Yeah.
Okay. There you have it.
Remember that snack I talked to you about?
Yeah.
The salami and the...
Yeah. Yep.
Did you try it?
I haven't yet. That's on my list when I go shopping again. It sounds really good. I do. I know. I know. We gotta go shop. When I go shopping, I'm gonna pick some up because it does sound really good. I'm always looking for new ideas for snacks because we kind of get in this pattern where, and everybody has their favorite snacks. Don't get me wrong, and I still find my favorite snacks, but it's trying to find something new. Like for example, I have a new recipe I want to try. It's a tuna noodle casserole, which looks simply amazing. It's like tuna fish with mac and cheese and peas. It's just something about melted cheese on fish. It's fantastic. Gotta love it.
Doesn't sound good to me.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? I will say this. Here's a fun little anecdote snack story is if you ever want I don't even know if they still have it at Subway anymore, but they used to have the tuna melt. And when I used to work at the place I used to work before, one of the guys that was there right before he left, every day used to eat a tuna melt from Subway. Now, I will confess, it looked and smelled interesting. It looked good. So I decided one night to get a tuna melt from Subway, melt it with cheese, and get everything on top of it. Let's just say, long story short, the idea itself was good, not the product. So, yeah. So tuna really doesn't go with everything, but it was worth the try anyway. I have to say, I'm glad I tried it, but would I eat it again? Probably not. Just because. So.
Tuna and cheese doesn't go well together.
What doesn't?
You're saying tuna and cheese does not go well together?
Here's the thing. Like, I don't think it so much was that. I think it was just warm tuna. It was warm tuna fish.
No.
I think that's what the problem was.
It has to be cold.
Right. And see, what he would do is, like, if you go to Subway, you have an option. You can put it in the oven and have him bake it, like, toast it. He would do that. And I'm like, well, that's an interesting idea, an interesting concept, but when I tried it, I'm like, nope. Some things just are not meant to be warmed up, and I think tuna fish is definitely one of those. So, lesson learned. But, again, it's also, I think, the way you prepare it, so there is that. But, there you have it, folks. There's Big Hoss's recommendation. Chicken nuggets chicken nuggets in the air fryer, and with your favorite dipping sauce. You can have more than one if you want. Don't limit yourself. The more sauce you have, the better. I think it adds flavor to it myself. Interesting combination, of course, as well. So go with it, roll with it, and let us know. If you want to leave us some comments for that, let us know what you thought, and if you liked it, if you loved it. But this has been a proud sponsorship of Big Hoss's Snack Corner moment, his top snackage of the day, which is always good. If you're looking for a new snack, Big Hoss is the one to do it. We're going to share more of those. We hope that'll help you get some wonderful ideas for your shopping list, for your late night snackage, whatever you're doing currently. Hopefully that'll help get you guys fired up to try something new. As the saying goes, though, it is that witching hour. We've come to the time of where we are at the end of our evening for tonight. I know it's sad, but don't worry. We'll be back very soon. It goes quicker than you think. We're going to try to get out some new episodes there. As Big Hoss mentioned, yes, I'm working on finishing everything in the studio there, working on some recording stuff. We're going to get Big Hoss set up so he can record some stuff. We're working on that. All that great stuff and more for you guys. It's still only the end of April. We still got plenty more of this year left, and we got plenty more stuff to happen, more fun, more excitement, which includes, we want to end it here too with this announcement. A reminder, we will post an update once more again later this week. Mark your calendars. Be all set to come and join us next Saturday night, same time, same channel. We have our good friends and special guests from the Pod Z Quad podcast and Vigilantes Radio. Our good friend Deanie, Pagosi, and Pastor K. Ice will be joining us. We're going to hang out with these guys. Big Hoss is going to get to meet them for the first time. We're going to have fun with that. I think you'll enjoy that. You're going to like to meet these guys. They're a lot of great fun. And we hope you guys will tune in for the fun as well, because we couldn't do this without you. We love you guys. Appreciate your support there. You've been with us for the beginning of this journey, going with us all the way as we keep going and keep growing. And we keep adding to the family. The more growth we have, the better. We welcome all kinds of you guys. Come and listen. Come and join us. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbors, tell your cat lady that lives in your building. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on where you're at. I'm sure Big Hoss might have someone there, but he's just not sure. So I think we should have a challenge where click and like this episode there to tell us you want Big Hoss to go knock on random neighbors' doors and see if he can find us a cat lady with multiple cats.
Fuck you, you're on your own.
That could be scary. You never know what you're going to find if you start knocking on random people's doors. So you have to say Avon calling.
Goddamn gun.
Yeah, right. So, I'm just kidding. But at any rate, so before we wrap it up here, of course, we have Big Hoss first. What is our big message we want to tell everybody, especially for the weekend? What's very important?
If you're going to drink, don't drive.
Yep, get an Uber. And for me, of course, you guys know, be happy, be healthy, be safe there. The weather's been kind of crazy out there. Everybody's still going to get sick. Just take care of yourselves. Don't let yourself get sick, and don't get anyone else sick, please. We don't want to do that. We'll see you guys again back here soon for all of us here. Say goodnight, Big Hoss, to the folks.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys. We love you all so much, and I'm Sam Crow of the Big Hoss. As always, we'll see you guys again soon. Happy weekend to you all. Much love. We appreciate each and every one of you. See you all again soon. Keep your eyes and ears open. We have new episodes that will launch that are coming soon, so you won't want to miss that. We'll keep you guys posted. Make sure you're following us social media. Linktree.com/J_J Production Studios. Follow us on your favorite social media sites. Check out our website. Plenty of updates there. We'll update our blog as well. Can't wait to be back with you guys. And, of course, more great content is sure to follow. We love you guys so much. Take care. Good night. See you very soon. And, of course, as always, you guys know, until next time when we see you at the show.
Thank you for listening to the What's Up Bro show. Catch all the latest live action on your favorite podcast streaming services, including Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more. You can also check out episodes on the studio's official YouTube channel. Subscribe and become a member today. Don't forget to also turn on notifications so you'll know when new content is uploaded. Stay tuned and don't miss a single moment. We love and appreciate all your support. And as always, we will see you at the show.